Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Gizmo Guru. Today, we will be doing a review on this Kershaw knife. And this will be kind of a quick tutorial on it, some of my thoughts on it, and at the end, if I think it's a good value to buy. And also, please remember, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you amazing content. Anyway, let's get to it. So, this Kershaw knife right here, I got this like probably 2 days ago, and the reason I got this knife was I had the little keychain one that we talked about earlier in a previous video, but I thought maybe better to have something a little sharper because that one's decent, but this one definitely is a little nicer. Now, I do have another Kershaw knife as well, a little bit older one, but I did want one that was maybe a tad bit smaller, and I also wanted one that had more of a pointed tip on it. The other one's more of like a Tanto cleaver style knife, and so that's why I decided to get this guy. Now, right off the bat, what I really like about it is the grip. They did a really good job on this knife, making it, easy to hold, not too slippery. My other Kershaw's a little slippery because it's a carbon fiber, so this one is definitely really nice because it's nice and grippy. Whatever material, or I guess this plastic they made it kind of grippy. Also, I do like how they had this little cutout here for like, you can put like keychain or key ring in it. So that's also super nice. And one thing that I do like about the Kershaws is just how easy they are to open up, which this is a great feature. You don't have to try too hard to open it. But overall, I paid about like 13 bucks or so for this knife. It was on sale. So I'm very impressed for the price. There's a lot of knives that are under 20 bucks that are just absolute junk. They don't cut through anything. They're dull. This one is super sharp. I really didn't give it that much force, and it tore through that box like it was nothing. So I could not do that. I've never been able to do that with other cheap knives. I've had a lot of Gerbers, which are halfway decent, but they just do not have the blades that these do. So I think this knife, for being like 13 to 18 bucks, I believe was where it topped out, very good. So if you're looking at a knife and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money like I didn't, but you still want something that's halfway decent and can actually cut through stuff really well, give this guy a go ahead. Also, I thought I'd mention this. So this knife is non-serrated. I prefer the non-serrated knives just because much easier to sharpen, and I don't know. I think there's a place for serrated knives, but they're just not my go-to for a everyday carry knife. So those are kind of my thoughts on that. But I hope this helps. And also, give me some ideas. If there's other knives you'd like me to review, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from everyone. And I'd also love to hear what people's thoughts are on Kershaw in general. Because I used to kind of, not dislike Kershaw, but I used to kind of look down on them a little bit because I thought, oh, they're like a wannabe Benchmade or things like that. But I've actually really come to grow to like Kershaw a lot. They offer a lot of value, and they're going to make a good knife. So please let me know in the comments, and I hope that helps.